Good morning, Tamina Khan is here in TKMaths is fun. In today's video, we will see a question on a square and a square root. And they are simple topic, but what I am trying to do, let me share my website address with you. This is my website. So you see there are topics. If you click in any topic, you will find a few questions which are good for revision of those topics. So they are here. So this is what I'm trying to do right now. And that's why I've taken all the topics which are part of the syllabus. Now, they are not only in O level, even in IGCSE or any other board, because basic math for year 10 is approximately same, right? So let's go back to the screen. So we will do a topic square and square root, right? So the requirement by the syllabus is that you should be able to calculate a square and a square root, and you should be able to recall the squares and square root of number from 1 to 15 squares, and definitely whatever their answer will be, I'll show you on the next page. So they are square roots as well. And similarly for cube and cube roots, you should know the cubes of 1 to 10 by heart. Even if you don't know, I'll tell you the method how you can figure it out. So this video is only on square root. For the cube root, I have made a separate video. So here I have given the list of the square numbers. Requirement of the syllabus is up till question number 15 square, but it would be better if you learn it till 20 square. So these numbers which are here, they are called perfect squares. So if you will take a square root of these numbers, your answer will be these. So if you see here, square root of 4 is 2, square root of 9 is 3, 16 is 4. So these are your perfect squares, right? And you should know the squares of 1 to 15 by heart. Now let's see a question here. For example, you have to find the value of, I have taken two questions, I'll solve this one first. For example, you have to find the square root of 0.09, right? So what is the technique? Technique is change this decimal number into fraction. So it will be 9 upon 100, and square root of 9 is 3, and square root of 100 is 10. So you will automatically get here 0.3. If you can do it mentally, that is fine, but mostly in my experience, a student make mistake when they find the square root of the decimal number. So best way is to change them into fraction and then solve it. Similarly, if you have to find the square root of 4 over 9. So square root of 4 is 2 and 9 is 3. So your answer will be 2 upon 3. You have to find the square root of 36 times p power 10. So square root of 36 is 6 and p power 10. Now, I hope you remember here one thing, that when you remove a square root, right, this is also called a radical sign. When you remove a square root, you can write here power half, right? So if I have p power 10 here, for example, inside the square root, if I write it in the index form, it will be p power 10 power half. And then it will be 10 times half, which will be p power 5. So this is how it will be 6 times p power 5. So basically in case of a square root, it is half of the power basically. These questions I've taken from past paper. Now for example, this is the question and I have to find the value of it. So square root of 9 is 3 and square root of 25 is 5, right? So, and 0.36 I'm changing into fraction, it will be 36 upon 100. So 36 square root is 6 and 100 square is 10. So I can simplify it, it will be 3 upon 5. So plus 3 upon 5 minus 3 upon 5 will be equals to 0. I hope so far you are understanding how to handle square roots and square. Now here, like I said, you need to remember it. Now for example, you don't remember perfect squares. So how do you find the square root? Find the square root of the following by prime method of prime factorization. Now this is how we do by prime factorization method. If the last digit is 5, definitely the number can be cancelled out by the table of 5. So I will start dividing it by 5. The technique is 5 ones are 5. So one number which is left will be coming here, carried forward. It will become 12. 5 twos are 10. Now this is 12 and I'm saying 5 twos are 10. So 2 will be carried forward here. It will become 25. So 5 fives are 25. Again, the last digit is 5, so I'll cancel out by the table of 5. So it will be 5 2s are 10 and 12 is here. So 2 will be carried forward. 5 5s are 25. Now it is simple. 5 5s are 25 and 5 1s are 5. So 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 will be equal to 625. So I have to find the square root of 625. So it means this is the question. So instead of 625, I can write 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. So this is basically, if I write other way around, I can say it is 5 power 4. And I have just told you that in case of square root, the power is reduced by half. Or otherwise, you make pair of each, right? And it will be 5 times 5. So my answer will be 25. It means 25 square will be equals to 625. Now let's see this question. Write down the square root of 6 whole 1 upon 4. Now this is a mixed number. When you have to change it, you have to find the square root of it, you need to change it into improper fraction first. Forget about this part for the time being because it is a past paper question. So this is not from the relevant topic, but I'll explain this as well. So to find the square root of 6 whole 1 upon 4, I will change it into mixed number, right? So 4 6 are 24 plus 1 is 25. So it will be 25 upon 4, which is improper fraction. And we know square root of 25 is 5 and square root of 4 is 2. I'm sorry, this is my mistake. I should write here 2, right? So then my answer will be 2 whole 1 upon 2. This will be my answer. And if you want to write in decimal, you can write 2.5, right? So I hope you understood how to show the working because these questions are demands basically the steps also at times. State which of the following numeral are irrational. Now, you should know that real numbers, right? Real numbers are categorized into two categories, rational and irrational. Now, if you know what is irrational, the rest are all rational. So question is saying what are irrational numbers in this? So please remember, in irrational it is pi, e and surd. Now surd are those square root numbers which are not perfect square. For example, 3, for example, 5, so root 5, root 7, root 11. So those numbers which are not perfect squares, if you take root of them, they are called surds. What is the spelling? S-U-R-D-S, surds. So irrational numbers are pi, e and surds. Now, the common mistake is students usually take pi as equivalent to 22 upon 7. They are not exactly equal. Up till 2 or 3 decimal places, they are same. You can check in the calculator. So exactly they are not equal, right? So if I have to see what is irrational here, root 2 times root 8 is equals to 16, right? And root 16 is 4. So this is not an irrational number. 22 upon 7 is rational number because the fraction which has integer in the numerator denominator is a rational number. So this is a rational number. Pi is irrational and this number is also a surd because root 3 is a surd. So these two are irrational number. So I hope you understood it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please press like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Take care. Bye bye.